Mrs. Play.
Greetings.
I did not practice like I said I would.
You didn't practice?
No.
What have you been doing instead of practicing?
Darksiders.
Darksiders? Is that very different gameplay?
Yes.
Well, you're host. Okay, then.
No.
Did you even mean to do that? This is a case in point. Like, we barely even started. And
Yeah.
you're like, I'm gonna jump into this ditch.
Yeah. Because I have to go out, and there's no other way out.
Likely story.
There's not. Up there was the way we came in.
Likely
Anyway,
story.
this is Lucifer, which you see on my back.
Nope, that's Dante.
No, on my back.
The equipment thing.
Yes.
With all the thrusting, and it was too much. It
Yes.
was non-sexy.
Oh my god, it was so sexy. Hang on one second.
Nope.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
Blech.
Alright, that's fine.
The carnage never ends.
So, it's a really, really awesome...
Use your words.
Hang on, I'm trying to, like...
Oh, the kids are playing. Ecstasy.
That's where you throw the rose.
It was too much. I'm like, they couldn't.
Welcome to Devil May Cry!
No, they couldn't have been more on the nose if they had tried. It was... I was actually kind of disappointed. I'm like, that's the direction you decided to go with it? Out of all the words and all of the languages, that's what you decided to do.
And we're back here again. I think it's going to be a couple people...
Oh,
There
so
we
I
go,
can't
okay.
spend the entire time bashing that one moment?
No, you can't. It's
Fine.
actually...
It's like, look, a subject change. Segues are hard.
So what I do is I put these things into them, and it...
It doesn't look in it. Did you miss? Pachoo! Pachoo! See, now... What are you even doing right now? Because it's below you.
Well, because it's on the ground, it
It doesn't count.
doesn't look like much.
Nope. But you're basically beating the shit out of that thing?
Yeah, I'm putting those spears into it.
The spears are cool. I don't miss those clowns with the peg leg of blade. I don't like it.
Oh, God.
It kind of freaks me out.
Oh, that sucks.
There are many of them. Spear them! Do the thing! Now is your time. Hashtag opportunities. They're moving in on you. You only have a D. Do the thing.
Which thing?
The spearing thing.
Oh, with the shields?
It doesn't
it's just
work.
a pain in the ass.
Your spears can't pierce their shields. That one looks like it's in charge. Kill it.
I'm just not doing well.
So instead of practicing, you played a different game.
I played a
It
different
plays
game.
Very differently.
It's
that
not that
the
it plays different. That's Pandora's Box.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Let's see if I can do this.
Pew. Bang. Bang. It keeps getting closer.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
It's like one of those angels from...
There we go.
Fuck, what's it called? Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. I was like, I have no idea.
The stone statue angels that if you
Oh,
blink, they
yeah.
get closer to you. That's what that felt
The
like.
don't blink thing?
Yeah. Because every time we saw it again, it was closer to you.
Yeah. Nah. I don't really mess with it just because, like, gunsling, like, it can be very, very cool.
Sorry, Whovians, I did a bad job.
But I am not that good with him. I prefer just the straight up hack and slash.
It'd be better if you had practiced.
You know what?
What?
I confided in you. You just...
And the internet.
Yeah, everyone confides in the internet.
That's
Just ask Elon Musk.
That's a terrible idea.
Topical jokes. It's the...
I like those guys.
Oh, I know.
I don't like the smoke robe things. They annoy me. So, Mr. Play, have you defeated the latest Devil May Cry, and what did you think of it?
I loved it, and I have defeated it. I am working on... I am working on, the... God damn.
Using my words.
I am working on using my words. There's not a lot of, like, things here that I can...
Say or do?
Well, it's not that. It's the...
You're just, like, littering this place with pointy red spears.
So that the spears surprisingly worked very well for that, which I'm very happy for. Because that thing is just a pain in the ass.
They're like evil half-grown toothless.
God damn you.
I realize I'm mixing my How to Train Your Dragon with everything else. By the way, the new movie comes out soon, and we're totally going to go see it. I love me some How to Train Your Dragon.
It does look really good.
It thrills me. Kill the evil ant wasp thing. Also, can you get the rock?
Yeah.
I want you to get
Maybe. No, it's got a cutscene to there.
stupid cutscene. It reminds me of resin.
That's a pretty good way to do it.
That's just the phrase that pops, like that's just the word that pops into my mind when I look at it.
No, it's a really good way to do it. I did play the new Devil May Cry. I'll probably do a solo Let's Play in that just because you weren't as, into this as I wasn't sure.
As
like,
I had hoped you would be.
Well, it's not even coming from that point of view. I just, like, on the channel, guys, like, I try to pick games carefully because Mrs. Play is not...
Fickle. She's fickle.
That's not even how I would do it. But you're not...
Okay, thank you. What word would you use
I was saying that you are not a gamer in the long shot. So...
I don't know what that means.
You are not... I can come home with almost any game and be like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Uh-huh.
Whereas,
what is that thing?
That's the bladed thingy that we fought in the castle
but
that can, like...
different.
No, it's just not dark.
I don't remember it. I believe you, I forget things. Did it try body slamming you?
No, it just fell over.
It died. Okay. Nope, not dead yet. I'm feeling much better. So I'm not a gamer through and through.
So you're not that much of a gamer that I'm like, oh, hey, this game is going to be awesome. So I try to look for games that are interesting, which is how, like, you and I got onto games like Okami or things like that. So I'm like, oh, here we go. That's just to me a good game for us because
I like adventure games and puzzle games.
And that's what this one really is. Like there's that Q game that we saw at PAX, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be fantastic for us to go into because it's just not a game that I'm like, oh, this is something that Nicole will either like or not like. It'll be something kind of exciting. And I thought, well, Devil May Cry, why, it's not exactly, don't get stabbed.
In my alley.
Well, no, I was like, okay, it's an adventure game. And I was like, Nicole, you're also not, like, a huge anime person.
No.
So I was like...
I hate the cat face that is made. I hate the cat face.
Which?
Does it actually have a name?
The cat Neko face?
Neko?
Neko.
Neko?
Neko, N-E-K-O. Neko.
Okay. I don't like that face.
It means...
It annoys me. Otherwise, I'm pretty okay.
Which is... So, I try to choose things carefully, but I've even shown you anime that's over the top, but you're like, that's cool, because we watch Psycho Pass.
Yeah.
Psycho Pass, undoubtedly, over the top.
Friends, we even started watching Ultraman, and I don't mind that. That's
Power
good.
Rangers, the anime.
Essentially, yeah.
So yeah, that's really how I base a lot of this off of.
Trial and error.
So when I was like, oh, well, let's try Devil May Cry, because I recently got into Devil May Cry because of, if any of you guys are fans of the Best Friends, Super Best Friends play, we've talked about them a lot on this channel. My wife is now holding our cat against one of our cats against
I
her
am
will.
holding Pickles against your will.
my wife is
she's
like
small.
I love them, and they turned me on to Devil May Cry. I watched the playthrough of Devil May Cry 1, and
Be free, Pickles. Sorry, guys. She's just really soft and pretty, and I love her. Another one.
Yeah, so these guys are here.
Kill it.
I'm
Kill it
working on
dead.
it.
Now the kids are playing. It's getting to that time of the evening.
Oh my god.
They play shortly after dinner. They play when Chris and I decide to go to bed. So for the first 20-30 minutes that we lay in bed, we're like, hey, cut the shit. And then they also play after we feed them breakfast. Where we again, we're like, hey, cut the shit. Because breakfast for them is like 6 in the morning. And Mr. plays usually asleep. Except for lately, where he's been working 7 to 3.
Yes. So, I choose my games very carefully for what we do here on the channel, because it's... I don't want it to be like, oh, these are all the games that I like, because that's kind of how the channel started, was like, hey, let's talk about these really cool games that were, to me, very influential. And the best friends were like... when I was going through... when I was in high school, it was the era of... Oh, what's the term I'm looking for?
I don't know the word.
Realistic games.
Ah.
And when I say realistic, I mean if it wasn't Call of Duty, it was not a good game.
COD.
Yeah, which... It's not that COD's a bad game. Oh, couldn't time it right.
Try hard.
No. There is no trying harder there.
Okay.
So this is the big guy. Which he makes... Oh, of course they are. Which he is pretty cool, just because he is a giant white version of the other guys.
Is he harder?
Yes. In a lot of instances, he's very hard.
Okay.
Because he's like them, but he just has... There he goes, he died. He just has more of a weapon range there, and things like that.